Hi, and welcome to my guide of Dragon Slayer here on 2004Scape. There are no quest requirements, but you must have at least 32 quest points, and the stat requirement is level 33 magic. This can be boosted from level 31 with a wizard mind bomb. I just need it. 2000 coins, 3 planks. These spawn in the wilderness graveyard in level 18 wilderness. Then also some silk, which costs 30 GP in the Varrock clothing store or 2 GP in kharid. An unfired bowl, use water on some clay to make it soft, and then use that soft clay on a pottery wheel in Barbarian Village. A wizard mind bomb that you can buy in Falador in the Rising Sun Inn, and a lobster pot that you can buy in the Port Sarim fishing store for 20 coins. Then also a hammer, 12 nails. You can either buy these nails from another player, or you will need to make them yourself, which requires level 34 in smithing, as well as 6 steel bars. What you also need is 1 law and 1 air rune to be able to cast telekinetic grab, as well as a ranged or a magic weapon to defeat a level 5. For the recommendations is some good food and weapon to kill various monsters of level 13, 25, 31, 32, 45 and 82, half of which are undead. Bring Crumble undead if you can afford it. Then for the boss fight, you will also need to bring some good food and a good melee weapon. The easiest way to defeat this boss is to flinch it. If you don't, then the dragon will breathe fire, which also drains your prayer points. At the start of the quest, it is just recommended to have 1 empty inventory slot. For the teleport, to speed things up, is 1 teleport to Lumbridge, and maybe 1 emergency teleport for during the boss fight. Where we can start this quest is south of Varrock. Enter the Champions Guild, and let's talk to the Guild Master. Let's select option 2. Do you know where I could get a rune plate mail buddy? And he will redirect us to Oziach, who's located north of Barbarian Village, west of Edgeville. Do not go to Edgeville, we will need to go to Barbarian Village. The entrance to his house can only be reached via Barbarian Village by following the western outer walls. Between the hills and the western outer walls of Edgeville, follow this small path northward until you see a hut. You may ignore the wilderness is near warning sign, enter the hut and talk to Oziach and select option 111 22 1 123. Can you sell me a rune plate mail? The Guildmaster of the Champions Guild told me. So how am I meant to prove that I'm a hero? Then select option 2, and will I need anything to defeat this dragon? And we will need to gather some stuff. Select option 2 again, where can I find an anti-dragon fire shield? Then select option 1, where can I find the dragon? Select option 1 again, where can I find the first piece of the map? And by selecting this, you'll get a mace key in your inventory. Next, select the second option where can the second piece be found. Then select the third option, where is the third piece of the map. And that is it. Okay, I'll try to get the map together. Next, let's make our way back to Barbarian Village. And from Barbarian Village, let's go northwest to Ice Mountain. This mountain is located between the Dwarven Mine entrance and the Black Knight's fortress. On top of the mountain, we'll find the Oracle, who will give us a riddle for the first map piece out of 3. Here on Ice Mountain, let's go to the northern side. You'll see that there's one yellow dot on your minimap. Let's talk to the Oracle and select the first option. I seek a piece of the map to the island of Crandor. Click to continue twice, and let's make our way back south, this time to the Dwarven Mine entrance. To get the first map piece out of 3, we will need the following items inside of the Dwarven Mine: a regular piece of silk, an unfired bowl, a wizard mine bomb, and a lobster pot. The silk can be bought for 30 coins in the Varrock clothing store or 2 GP in kharid. The lobster pot can be bought for 20 coins in the Pottery fishing store. The wizard mine bomb can be bought in Falador Rising for 2 coins, and an unfired bowl can be crafted by using soft clay on a pottery wheel in Barbarian Village. When you have these 4 items in your inventory, head to the northeastern room in the Dwarven Mine. Simply click on the door to go inside. In the center of this room, open and then search the chest for the first map piece out of 3. Then search the chest to find the first map piece by clicking to continue. Next, let's exit this room. Let's head south via the Scorpion section of the Dwarven Mine, and let's climb up the stairs on the eastern side to make our way to Falador's western bank. Let's head to the bank to maybe grab some more food to prepare to fight multiple monsters ranging from level 13 to 79. There is a save spot available for the combat 79. Also, the combat 32s kinda have a save spot if you have run energy. Also, make sure that you bring 1 law and 1 air rune, as well as a ranged or magic weapon to be able to defeat a level 5. What we're also gonna be doing next is buying a ship and repairing it. To buy it, we will need to spend 2000 coins. To repair it, we will need 3 planks, a hammer, and 12 nails. Once you have all of these items, let's head to Port Saren's most southern dock and talk to Clarence. Here on Port Saren's most southern dock, let's talk to Clarence and select option 3 and then 1. I don't suppose I could buy it. And then select option 1, sounds good. And you've bought the ship next to us. Let's cross the gangplank and then climb down the ladder below deck. Then turn your camera the other way around and you'll see that there's a big hole in there. Use your plank on that hole and do this 3 times to fix the hole in the hull. Next, climb back up the ladder, cross the gangplank and make our way west to the Port Sarim jail. It is time to obtain our second map piece. To be able to obtain this map piece, make sure that you have brought your ranged or magic weapon as well as telegraph runes. In this prison, go to the 3rd jail and attack the level 2 Wormbrain using ranged or magic. Once it is dead, once you've defeated it, cast telegraph to grab the map piece. Next, once we have this map piece, let's continue westward to Remington. Just a little bit north of Remington, west of its onion field, we'll find Melzar's maze. To be able to enter Melzar's maze, we will need Melzar's key. Make sure that you have this in your inventory. If you do not, then you will need to make your way back to Oziach next to Edgeville and ask where the first map piece is located. Here at the maze, let's use the maze key on the door. and defeat a couple of level 6 giant rats. Do this until they drop a red key. There's no visual indication which of these monsters will drop the key. Once you have the red key, use it on the most northwestern red door. Next, climb on the ladder and defeat ghosts for an orange key. Once again, in this entire maze there are no visual indications which of these ghosts or monsters drop the key. It is just going to be trial and error. Ghosts, skeletons and zombies are all undead. If you have Crumble undead, make sure to utilize it. Once you have the orange key, let's use it on the second most northeastern door and climb the ladder. Let's defeat level 22 skeletons until they drop a yellow key. If you want to use a safe spot, the best one that I've found is utilizing these chairs and tables. Alright, that's already the yellow key. Once we have this one, use it on the most southwestern door. Let's follow this corridor and make our way to the basement. In the basement, let's defeat some zombies until they drop a blue key. Alright, with the blue key, let's use it on the blue door. And let's defeat Melzar the Mad. He has quite high magical defense, so it is best to use just not magic. You could use the corner next to the blue door as a flinch spot. To flinch, simply wait for both you and the NPC that you're fighting to have no more health bars, attack, and move back in the safe spot. Once Melzar the Mad has been defeated, let's pick up the purple key. Maybe pick up some cabbages if you need some 1 HP healing food. Use the purple key or the pink key on the pink door. And the final monster that we need to defeat is a level 82 lesser demon. There is a safe spot to fight this demon. Simply attack it first and then go back to the pink door. While you're standing next to the pink door, the demon will not be able to reach you, but you are able to reach it if you shoot it from a distance using magic or ranged. Simply defeat the lesser demon for the final key. Once you've received the green key, pick it up and use it on the green door. Next, do not forget to open and search the chest. Click to continue to have the third map piece. Let's use one of the map pieces on each other to have the Crandor map. Once you have this, let's make our way to Lumbridge. You can either just simply walk all the way over there or use a Lumbridge teleport. Here in Lumbridge, let's go inside of the castle and go to the middle floor. And talk to Duke Horatio. And select the first option that you seek a shield that will protect you from Dragon's Breath. And by selecting this, he will hand over a Dragon Fire shield. If you want more of these, then you can simply drop it and talk to him again. Next, we will need to head to Draenor Village. Simply run there. If you have a charged Dragonstone amulet, then you could also teleport straight there. But I don't have that kind of money. In Draenor Village, let's ask Ned to be our sailor. Alright, here in Draenor Village, south of the Vampire Slayer quest start, let's talk to Ned. And select option 1, you're a sailor? Could you take me to the island of Crandor? And after the conversation is over, let's right click on our map and use it on Ned. Then click to continue and he will agree to meet you at the ship. Before we're heading back to our ship, let's first equip our Dragon Fire Shield. And let's go to the bank to prepare for the boss fight. Now what I'm first gonna be banking is all of my magical stuff, since Elvarg is quite resistant to magic. The easiest and the best way to defeat Elvarg is using melee. And the easiest way to defeat Elvarg is using one of the flinch pots. To be able to flinch, you must use melee. So what I'm gonna be bringing is a strength potion, a full inventory of food, and one emergency teleport if I happen to run out of food. Then also make sure that you bring your Dragonfire shield, a good weapon, and I think we're ready. Let's make our way back to Clarence on the most southern dock of Port Sarim. Alright, here back at Clarence on the most southern dock. Let's cross the gangplank onto Lady Lumbridge and climb down the ladder. Here, you'll find Ned. Let's talk to him and select the first option. Yes, let's go. Once you arrive on the island of Crandor, head north and take the middle path to the northern beach. To flinch effectively for the entire duration of the boss fight, you will need about 50% run energy. If you want to save time from run automatically regenerating during the boss fight, conserve some energy beforehand. When you reach the center of Crandor, south of the Lesser Demons, climb down the rock opening. But before starting the boss fight with Elvarg, head south to unlock the shortcut to this area. This could prove helpful if you die during the battle. Once we have unlocked this shortcut, let's make our way back north, back to the skeletons, and let's open a gate. Let's open the gate into the boss room with Elvarg. To flinch Elvarg, let's stand behind the pillar just south. And we need to wait for Elvarg to be standing on the northern side of this pillar, while you are standing on the southern side. Alright, and that is already the flinch spot. Let's first go to our attack options, set our combat style to attack XP since we will be needing more accuracy than strength, and also in the player controls, turn off auto retaliate. Turn on run energy, as well as your melee combat boosting prayers. Attack Elvarg, move back behind the pillar, and turn off your melee boosting prayers. Wait for the health bar to have disappeared, and repeat. Turn your prayers back on, attack, back behind the pillar, and turn off your prayers. Do this until Elvarg is defeated. If you get hit by Elvarg's magical dragon fire breath, this will reduce your prayer points, I think by 3 every time it hits you. And once you have defeated Elvarg, congratulations, you've completed Dragon Slayer quest. You are awarded with 2 quest points, 18,650 strength and defense experience, ability to wear rune plate bodies and green d'hide bodies, access to Crandor and its shortcut in the volcano of Musa Point, and have completed a quest requirement for Hero's Quest. This was my guide how to complete Dragon Slayer quest. Hopefully it has helped. Subscribe, rate and comment. Okay, bye.